No dream is too big. No challenge is too great. Nothing we want for our future is beyond our reach. My motto is, always get even. When somebody screws you, screw them back in spades. Sometimes by losing a battle you find a new way to win the war. I try to learn from the past, but I plan for the future by focusing exclusively on the present. That's where the fun is. As long as you are going to be thinking anyway, think big. Show me someone without an ego, and I'll show you a loser. Criticism is easier to take when you realize that the only people who aren't criticized are those who don't take risks. Nothing great in the world has been accomplished without passion. When you are wronged repeatedly, the worst thing you can do is continue taking it, fight back. Sometimes your best investments are the ones you don't make. What separates the winners from the losers is how a person reacts to each new twist of fate. It doesn't hurt to get more education. What's the point of having great knowledge and keeping them all to yourself? Anyone who thinks my story is anywhere near over is sadly mistaken. I've read hundreds of books about China over the decades. I know the Chinese. I've made a lot of money with the Chinese. I understand the Chinese mind. I like to think of the word focus as follow one course until successful. Success comes from failure, not from memorizing the right answers. If you're interested in balancing work and pleasure, stop trying to balance them. Instead, make your work more pleasurable. Don't get sidetracked. If you do get sidetracked, get back on track as soon as possible. Ultimately, sidetracking kills you. Remember, there's no such thing as an unrealistic goal, just unrealistic timeframes. One of the problems when you become successful is that jealousy and envy inevitably follow. If you are a little different, or a little outrageous, or if you do things that are bold or controversial, the press is going to write about you. Courage is not the absence of fear. Courage is the ability to act effectively, in spite of fear. The harder I work, the luckier I get. When you have momentum going, play the momentum. Without passion you don't have energy, without energy you have nothing. Money was never a big motivation for me, except as a way to keep score. The real excitement is playing the game. I don't make deals for the money. I've got enough, much more than I'll ever need. I do it to do it. Watch, listen, and learn. You can't know it all yourself. Anyone who thinks they do is destined for mediocrity. Your business, and your brand, must first let people know what you care about, and that you care about them. My style of deal-making is quite simple and straightforward. I aim very high, and then I just keep pushing and pushing and pushing to get what I'm after. There's an old German proverb to the effect that fear makes the wolf bigger than he is, and that is true. I don't hire a lot of number crunchers, and I don't trust fancy marketing surveys. I do my own surveys and draw my own conclusions. When somebody challenges you, fight back. Be brutal, be tough. My whole life is about winning. I don't lose often. I almost never lose.